Anyway, so you can get up here, which I think is great. I believe you can get up. Yeah, hold on. So you can get up here, which is a jump. So close. But you can't get up here. It's good because you can't soldier camp up here, which is good. You don't want soldier camping now. I'm gonna look over here. This always was a bone of contention with me because I believe that you should, without the assistance of sponge, get on top of the roof. It's a lot more spacious from what I can remember. Um, yeah, this is a little bit better. Good symmetry on this hallway, honestly. That's not the... It doesn't... maybe not the... I don't know, it just looks good to me. Is this an archer spot? Yeah, I think it's an archer spot. It's... I'm liking the flag rooms a lot. Middle. Middle was always interesting to me, because it was always like that that jungly thing. This looks pretty cool, too. A lot of water. You can't, I don't think you can escape. You can get up here. No, so this is a ninja room only. Looks like. No, you can't. I don't think you can. You might be able to, but I don't think it's... I think you don't have enough time. So, flag all the way up to the middle I like. The middle, I don't like much. Mostly because you have this giant thing, which should be pretty... This should be pretty significant. It's like, not, it should be like it's gonna be, but it really should. But this here, these two sides are gonna be the primary steel routes. Except for Ninja, which is gonna use the top. And that's a little problem I have with a lot of maps where, and this is I think it's a map flaw, but it also makes people happy. So I'm not sure how severe it is, where it makes the midfielders insignificant when it comes to normal classes. Because if you can just go here, boom, here, I don't know if you actually want to go up here. That was a funny hop. I'm gonna be honest, that was funny. Yeah, so you can go here. You just can go here, avoid a lot of chaos from the midfielders. And, well, then there's the... Actually, I'm gonna go check this out. It's kind of nasty. This is kind of funny. Shows that there's a lot of sponges on this map. I will say that Academy is a very sponge-oriented map. I'm pretty sure Pavo did a lot to lessen that. But anyway, yeah, you get a nice, pretty quick, pretty clean cut to here. And this is where you get into the options where I would not want to do that, actually. Pretty clean to here, and here's where you're going to start running into traffic, but you do have a lot of options you can go from. How would I actually attack this? I think I would go out that exit. Go up here. Here. And get up here. That's not the best ladder in the game, but... And... yeah, you want to get up here, in my opinion. You always want the high ground. I would assume you want... This would be a really good mage cap. I think it'd be a good chemist mage map. Soldier would work. Um, unless, and I don't know. I almost feel like there should be a way to go straight up. Because when you're defending, if you're defending to get up there, which is the most likely scenario, you have to go around, climb up, go. I don't even know where now. Where is it? There's crickets. Go. Actually, no. You won't even go up. You'd go out here. But if you're following them, then you're a bit in trouble. All the way up here, and then you'd be able to catch up to them. But then, who's gonna stay that long? So I think there should be a quicker way up. That you should have someone up there. Soldier's not exactly the. I think Ninja does have a good advantage on this map. A good advantage, not a significant advantage, a good advantage. The flags. I still think, one, if you have a dumb defense, you can. If you have a dumb defense and you can fire from here, you have an easier shot. Sort of like river crossing. How much time does this take? Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3. That's about 4 seconds. I don't know how long that pearl will take. I think if you time it right, you might be able to get a good ghost cap, which, if you do get a good ghost cap, that's a pretty good ghost cap. Not too overpowered, because then the map's decent size, so Ninja's not an overpowered capper. Medic is also looks like it's going to be a great offensive class. A lot of this is very contained. A lot of hallways. Not in the middle so much, but it's like you get the flag, boom, go out here, sloom, 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 and then go down. And you come into here, and then if you have to, it's not that hard. The hallways make medic good. It's just all around. I think it's a good balanced map for offense, because Mage has a good shot from above, Chemist, Pyro, Assassin, they all have above ranges. Ninja's just good because you can't get onto there except for Soldier and Ninja, which makes it if you can Ghost, I don't know if you can, because you can't Pearl here. That would be fantastic. If not, it doesn't really matter, because ghosting's not the only type of capping. If you can, and the defense is small and not really moving, you can just go shoot it there as soon as you steal. Land here, not the best spot to land, I'm gonna be honest. And you'd have to shoot here, and then shoot here to be safe, which that's 6 hearts, 7.5 hearts. So you need to really recover up here, and that gives ninjas time. But if there's no real defending ninjas, it's a pretty good shot. So ninja's good. Soldier's powerful, but only really here, because in my experience on the old one, ninjas could beat soldiers on the side. Yeah, there's one. The center's bothering me a bit. It's particular here, where there used to be sponges, and really no sponges leading to the top. No way to get up there. It's almost, I don't know. Like, seems kind of strange that he'd do that. But don't get me wrong, and here's I like it. Great use of water. Granted, I have no idea why there'd be this type of structure in an academy. Maybe it's the academy of the swimming pools, where you learn to be a shark. That's where I'd fit in. Nice, because I'm a fish. But yeah, I think there should be some benefit to going through here safely. but of course going through safely. I do think these sponges should return. I'm gonna be honest. Those sponges, even if they were up here, they would do one. I think they would be very good just for overall gameplay. Um, because then people may not like it as much. It wouldn't really matter because they could still go the side routes. But if they were brave enough to come this way, they'd be rewarded for the faster path. Um, yeah, ender sponge probably leading to here. Why not? That gives you plenty of options. The trees. I don't think they'll cause much problem. Um, Other issues I can see, I don't know where the block 36 will lie. This area here, is there any, there's probably, no, can't tell. This would actually be a pretty good turret spot, both defensively, offensively, fair. It seems a pretty good one. Because, yeah, here, and do you have a shot there? You have a shot. So, 1 or 2. You do have I believe you have a headshot from there. If not, you can just back it up to over here. You have a headshot here. So I think those would be actually pretty fair. Fair game. What did I forget? Did I forget anything? Medic camping. Again, this spot, this right here. Even defensively, like, I know on pagodas I love doing this. Sitting here as pyro. Probably do it here, so you get a pretty good view. Just, I really do love this flag room. Much better than the other one. The other one has a good for just normal ninja capping, not ghosting. But it was very contained. There's only two entrances, and the other one was only accessible by. Yeah, I was just kind of. It wasn't the. And then there was the NGs. Those were fun times. But I'm kind of rambling now. I think this is all. Yeah, I do believe this one's gonna work out better. But again, my only comments are the sponges there, sponges over there, and sponges to the top here because ninjas and soldiers are gonna have trouble. Wow. Ninjas and soldiers are going to cause trouble. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and go before I have any more Freudian slips. So, Wale Amiki. Nope, that's wrong. I should have just gone. It's Walete Amiki. I am tired. See you guys.